I'm still subscribed to this nerd, nice.
Hello? Hello? I hope everything is set up well. I'm gonna be so upset if it isn't. Oh, I do see one little issue. One little issue. There we go. Hello! I hope you get scared. Oh, most likely is gonna happen. I mean, we are going to play Resident Evil 0. Now, by the way, whenever it comes to Resident Evil 0, I have played it before, but it was like years ago, and I don't entirely remember everything. All I do know is that, like, you play as someone named Rebecca, and I think the other dude's name is Billy? Something like that? I think so. I think so. Well, first off, let me welcome in everyone. Welcome in, Wizard. Thank you for redeeming first. Also, welcome in Midnight. And welcome in Weemo. There we go. I had to get used to this new chat setup. Also, thank you for the 11 months of tier 1. Thank you, Wizard. Thank you. I need to get used to this overlay. I'm hoping it looks okay. This is the best I could do with it. But yeah. So whenever it comes to Resident Evil 0, like I said, I don't entirely remember that much of it. All I remember is that whenever I did play it like years ago, the reason why like I haven't finished it is because I remember I got stuck. I got stuck in like a certain area and I don't even remember what it was. I just remember like I just got stuck and I couldn't continue. Couldn't continue at all. So I hope I'm not in that predicament again. But also if I get stuck again, I can just be like, hey, I need help, please. But I feel like this goes without saying, please no spoilers. I do not want spoilers. Not just for me, but for other people that probably have never seen Resident Evil before. So there's that. Because Resident Evil's lore goes deep. Okay, it goes deep. Japanese help. Yeah, help. But yeah. I hope everyone's doing good. It is Monday. I tried so hard to get like this merge chat thing to work. Spoiler: the residents are evil. Oh my god, yeah. But yeah, I tried so hard to like get everything set up, and I just hope everything runs well. I really hope everything runs well. Do let me know if anything starts to be weird. I did like a test stream yesterday, and it seemed like everything was running well. But I still want to, like, you know, just make sure and stuff. So, yes. Do give me feedback. Billy finds the Infinity Stones and snap Iron Man back into life of Resident Evil 0. What would Iron Man do in Resident Evil? I feel like he would be one of those people that would probably work with stars, and I feel like he would probably double cross Umbrella, like, easy. I feel like he would. But then at the same time, I feel like Umbrella would probably be like, we know what you can make, Stark. Work with us. So he would have to, like, try to run away from Umbrella while trying to get back at them, I feel. I feel like that's what Tony Stark or Iron Man would have to do if he was ever in, like, the Resident Evil universe. Oh my god. Oh. Hi, Zeta. Speaking of, like, Resident Evil, like, universe, I'm actually kind of curious. I will get to gaming in a bit, by the way. I just want to chat a little. Probably just chill and not work for either. But that's true, too. Iron Man could get shot by a rocket by mistake. Not the freaking, like, Mr. X will just go after him. Oh, no. Oh, no. I feel like he could probably handle it. I mean, like, Iron Man's taking care of, like, the Hulk. Yeah, it's kind of like going up against a tyrant. In a way. If you think about it. But they kind of reminded me. Has anyone ever, like, watched the movies? Like, the Resident Evil movies? They're not canon. They're not. But I still find them entertaining. Like, a lot, like, it's like a gray area. Because, like, I've asked many Resident Evil fans that I know of. And they'll be like, I don't like the movies. It's because it's not like a proper adaptation. It's not a proper adaptation. Like, they're like, oh, they did some certain characters dirty. Which I do admit. They did for some. Yeah. For some, they did. But I don't hate the movies. It's like, I see it as like a what if scenario, I guess. Yeah. You've seen almost all the live action and all the animated ones. I've seen all of the animated ones. The only live action, like, Resident Evil, like, thing, adaptation that I dropped was, like, the live action TV show that they did on Netflix. I'd rather watch the movies than the Netflix. Exactly. I would rather watch the movies than the Netflix TV show. The main character in that one is just insufferable. I can't watch it. She made me so mad. Which is sad, because I remember, like, seeing the advertisements for that Resident Evil show that was going to be on Netflix, and oh my god, like, the lictor, oh my god, it looked so freaking good in, like, in the ads and everything. Like the advertisements everywhere for it looked so freaking good. Like, I was like, oh, this quality is gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane. Just the actors and the characters just weren't it. It's an interesting premise, yeah. You didn't mind the actor for Albert Wesker? Yeah, exactly. I think they all did a pretty good job for, like, the characters in live action. Like the one that we know of that has, like, what is it? The main girl, her name is, like, Alice? Yeah, Alice. Who was, like, an agent of, like, Umbrella. Technically. She was, like, a double agent. Didn't like Umbrella, but worked for Umbrella as well to get intel. Something like that. And then she ended up, like, being one of, like, their pets of, like, a bioweapon. Like, one of those, like a successful bioweapon, kind of like Albert Wesker. Something like that. And I thought that was kind of interesting. How we get to see, like, because whenever we see, like, the bioweapon, like, characters that, like, they successfully work with, like, any of the viruses and it goes into a mutation to where we get something like Albert Wesker, that's whenever it's, like, you mainly see those people on the bad side. You never really see them work for the good side. So I thought that was, like, really, really cool to see. Like, in the movies, like, as an idea of, like, what if we had something like that, but for someone who's on the good side? And we get to see her just be a badass all the time. And will it make sense? Most likely not. But does it matter? No, it doesn't, because it's just gonna look cool. We're just here to just see, like, her go pew pew and, like, have fun killing things. It's just, well, it's just fun. The Resident Evil movies are just fun. And yeah, it is a little upsetting how, like, they mess up some of the game characters, but it's not too bad to where I'm gonna sit there and bash them and be like, this shouldn't be a movie. No. There's one in 6, Wesker's son. Oh. Yeah, I do know of, like, I just see myself in my seat. I do know of some certain types of, like, mutations that do happen because I'm one of those Resident Evil geeks that I did, like, deep dive lore videos where people, like, go into deep dive, like, talking about the lore of, like, the games. There's a lot that goes with Resident Evil. It's not just the games that are canonical. There's other things that happen in, like, Japan, like, stage plays that are canonical. And I didn't know that for, like, the longest time until I did, like, those deep dive Resident Evil lore videos where I wanted to, like, you know, see what it was about, because jeez, man, there's so much. There's so much. Comics too. Yeah, comics and novels. Oh yeah. There's characters that, like, you've probably never heard of before because you only see them in comics or novels or in those, like, stage plays. And some of them are, like, insane. I've seen some of, like, the like, some videos of, like, the stage plays that they do in Japan where it's, like, canonical Resident Evil, like, type of lore. And I don't remember if it's, like, an adaptation from, like, a comic or a novel moment. It probably is. But it still is really cool. It still is pretty cool. Dude, like, Resident Evil stuff just goes so freaking deep. Goes so freaking deep. While we are here, though, I know that, like, I'm about to play Resident Evil 0. I am kind of curious before I start, what is everyone's favorite Resident Evil game? It can be one of the main ones, like the main numbered ones. It can be one of the spin-offs. It can be canonical. It can be non-canon. Because I know there's a lot of non-canon spin-off ones. Whenever I mean spin-off, I mean something like Code Veronica, for example. In the meantime, I'm gonna get, the game up. I'm gonna get the game up. I'm hoping I can have it to where... I'm trying to, like, move OBS to where I can still see these things properly. Revelations 2? See, Revelations 2, that is something I do have in my wish list. Revelations. I know that's one of the canonical ones, if I remember correctly. Right? It is canonical? I'm getting the game ready now. Let's hope this doesn't blast my eardrums. I'm gonna warn you. Volume warning, volume warning. It might blast our eardrums. Let me pause my music. Okay, going. Pretty sure it's canon? I know there's Revelations and there's Revelations 2. And then there's Code Veronica. My god! Let's turn that down. Apologies. How loud was that? I want it to be, like, loud enough to where you can hear it, but not like where it blasts your eardrums. Hang on, it's, like, so tiny right now. Start the game. Let me go over to here. Let me do game capture. Oh, this is the HD version. Oh, I didn't even think this was the HD version. Okay, let me move myself down in the corner and then let me, like, properly do this. I have to do this twice. I have to do this twice. I have to move this twice because of OBS. Okay, hang on. Okay, let me go on ahead and just, like, have it be full screen. It's not gonna look like that for a bit. Oh. Hang on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get used to this. There we go. Okay, so it looks like this for now. I think I'll be able to change the dimensions in a second. In a second. Have that over there. Okay. Options. Display. Wide. Enter. No, hang on. No. Hang on. It's... Let me make sure if there's subtitles. Subtitles are on. Okay. Maybe video. Yes! Nineteen 1080. Yes. Okay. There we go. Now it's doing it. Oh, I probably need to readjust it. Hang on, I'm gonna readjust it. Apologies, I have to do this for like 2 things. Okay. I hope that looks good. Okay. I think that is it. Okay. Do let me know if the audio needs to be adjusted. Welcome back, welcome back. Do let me know if the audio needs to be adjusted. I did just make it full screen. Hopefully we're good to go. Alright, new game. Do normal.
Resident Evil 0.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm excited. I'm excited. I just did this. What's the difference in like the controls? What? I don't know. I don't know what the controls are. Hopefully I can change them. I don't know. I'm playing on PC. Should I tank or regular? The question is like, do I need to? Should I plug in my controller, or can I do this with like a mouse and keyboard? What do you recommend? Because I can get my controller if needed. If no one knows, then it's like I could just like see how it is for mouse and keyboard first, and if it is like a little tough, then we'll see what it's like for controller. Controller? Okay, I'll do controller. Give me a sec, and let me go get my controller. Uh-oh, it's not reading my controller. Probably because I need to close the game and then reopen it. Apologies. Apologies.